In this week's show, we've got some of the biggest bodges I've ever seen. Henry, you're going to love them.
I am actually really excited. We've also got all the normal good stuff.
Plus, big news, we're giving away a free bike. This is the Dirt Shed Show. Well, I know over on GMBN Tech, Doddy did give away that Santa Cruz Nomad.
Yes, he did, the Dream Build, yeah.
But this is a first for GMBN. We're giving away a brand spanking new Canyon Strive CF 8.0.
Well, that's pretty cool, because the Strive is actually a bike that both of us have spent a lot of time on.
Yes, amazing bikes. The bike that they raced at the Enduro World Series at Ferrari Nikolai almost, but
so
not
close.
quite, won the overall on. Over to Blake for some more news.
Yes, you've read right. You can get the chance to win one of these bikes, the Canyon Strive CF 8.0. Now, this thing is an EWS shred machine. Florian Nikolai nearly got the win on the overall of the EWS this year, but you can get the chance to win one of these. You have a choice of any size you want from the website and two colors. You got the minty blue or you got the stealth black. I went for the minty blue because it looks fresh. And also, to keep that bike even more fresh, we're gonna chuck in one of those GMBN AMS frame protecting kit stickers. Pretty cool. Also, if you wanna get involved, head down to that description down below to have the chance to win, because I'm vouching for you. It's a pretty cool bike.
Yes, the Strive CF 8.0, 160mm up front, 150 at the back, 29er.
Yeah, it's a tiny looking bike.
It is.
It's ticking all the internet boxes.
I love mine. I rode it at the Andes Pacifico. What a great bike. This model comes with the Fox Performance Elite shocks. It's the carbon frame, of course. SRAM Eagle.
Yep.
Reynolds carbon wheels.
Carbon wheels. It's all very nice stuff.
It is. Great, isn't it?
But it begs the question, is winning something as good as earning it? What do you think?
I think winning is always going to be good.
Sounds
Getting a
pretty
free
good to me.
bike. You know, when you go to the airports and sometimes you can buy a ticket and there's a car, there's like a Ferrari, you buy a ticket for a tenner.
Yeah.
I saw something the other day about that. We're actually talking to people that have won them, and quite often it's people that can't afford a Ferrari.
Yeah.
And 86% of the people keep the car. They don't sell it, they keep the car.
Keep the car, but yeah, I mean, there's a question about, can you even afford to insure a Ferrari?
Who knows? You don't need to insure, well, maybe you do need to insure this bike for getting stolen, but there's a free bike to be won here.
Absolutely fantastic, yeah.
Links to the competition is down in the description down below, so get involved.
Now, we actually received something pretty cool this week. It comes...
It's amazing. I've already had this out of the tube to check it out.
I haven't seen it yet.
This is proper artwork.
I like the,
So read that, tell us who it's
stuff,
by. It's pretty amazing. Proper bit of painting.
To Martin and the guys in the Dirt Shed. I love the show and the channel. I'm a lifelong mountain biker and artist and recently begun to combine the two with some MTB art.
Check it out.
How cool is that? Inspired by Martin's journey back to riding bikes, I decided to paint one of the bikes that made it all possible again.
So this is the original...
Like it from Matt.
Yeah, it's the original Nikolai bucket bike that Martin rode on Back on Track.
Super cool, that.
Amazing painting. Yeah, Martin says, obviously he's still not back in the shed, unfortunately. He's healing up and hoping to be back as soon as possible.
We've got post. Yes, we are loved this week, and it says GMBN/EMBN. What's that all about? Well, GMBN's first. Let's get into it straight away from Paul and June from Essex in the UK. Oh my goodness me. Is this fast food? We got fast food, Liam. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, we got some, I'm guessing these ones are like packed up, so they're like vegan ones. I'm guessing. What's it? Oh, we gotta let up. We gotta let up. We gotta let up. And it says Blake. This is for me. All these snacks are for me. Whoa, thank you so much. Who is it? Paul and Julie from Essex. Thank you very much for this. It says they watched the adventure around the Isle of Wight that I did, inspired them to visit the Isle of Wight back in July. That's insane. And they did it on e-bikes. Took them 3 days. Coastal route, steep, rocky tracks. With weather was fantastic. And this is vegan. This is vegan. This is for Mr. Ashton. And there's a little ingredients thing here as well. Oh, for the protein bars. Look at that. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, we are loved. And yes, well, I will try and get these to Mr. Ashton. And I don't think these will get as far as the dirt shed without anyone else. This is going to be me and Liam behind the camera. You can try some of that. If you want the ingredients, I'll put them in the description. We can go and make it. It's to die for. Look at that. Have some of that.
Oh, it's sticky, isn't it?
It is sticky.
It's got nuts in it.
Are you allergic?
Yeah.
Got it. You're gonna die. Really good, isn't it?
No, not bad.
Really sticky. Oh, it's amazing. I'll tell you what, I don't need any more protein after this. I'm set. Yes, it's time for the news, and we've got some great news. We're going to start off with the winners for the North Wave shoes. Now, there's a few out there that got these shoes, and they are Piotr, Pavel, Jerry, Leo, and Mark. Well done. Your names are on the screen. Well done for winning those shoes, because, man, you gotta have some good shoes. Now, we're gonna get in contact with you via the email address that you used to sign in to enter this event. Check your emails. Okay, it's not all good news. We got some sad news. One of our favorite bike parks in the UK suffered from some vandalism. Yes, Windhill Bike Park got their trailhead rolling shack, tuck shop, hangout area burnt down to the ground. Some soulless people burnt this down, so they have got a GoFundMe page, so it'll be great to show us their love, show them your love, and give them some money to help them revamp this place back up, because it is amazing, and there's a lot of people that do ride there. We ride there a hell of a lot. It's a shame to see. Okay, moving on. Some good news. GoPro, yes, they've brought out a new camera, GoPro 8 or Hero 8. It's a pretty cool looking thing, it's a little bit bigger. You don't need a cage. This thing has it all built in. You got these little flick out things that you can actually just mount your camera wherever you want. Now that's pretty cool. There's a few other gubbins in there that makes this camera a lot better. You got the super hyper high stabilization. This thing you can run with it and it looks amazing. Go check that out, it's pretty cool and affordable as well. Some new bikes on the horizon for 2020. Vitus have just brought out this one, the Mythique. It's a 27.5, it's 140mm travel. This thing's based on the Horst Link, it's super famous, it looks amazing. And look at that price. Wow. At £1,600, you get a full bike with SRAM Eagle 12-speed, 140mm. That's a shred machine, and it's one buy. It's sick. Now moving on to this one. This is the Nuke Proof Mega 29. Yes, you heard that right. 29-inch wheels. They've brought this bike out. This thing is an absolute monster truck. I love monster trucks, and I like my Nuke Proof Mega. And combining the two together, it's like a win-win situation. 170mm travel up the front, 160mm out the back, and they've got some different kinematics on the rear end of this bike, and it comes in two different materials as well: carbon or aluminium. Whoa.
Right, time for the quiz, and this is about the Canyon Strive.
Ooh.
They won the first ever Enduro World Series in Puntarala in 2013 under which legendary French downhill racer who turned his hand to Enduro?
I think I've got a bit of an inkling.
Oh, I think this is an easy one. But anyway, before you give me the answer, over to Fails and Bails.
Spot! Oh!
Right, the quiz answer. You got this one?
Pretty sure it's Canyon, so that narrows it down.
Yes.
Canyon, French.
Yes.
Was it Mr. Fab Barrel.
It was.
Mr. Barrel himself.
He won the very first Injury World Series, on that very first bike. Came out just before that race. Looks old school now, that old canyon.
It does, but at the time I remember drooling over it.
He covered the shapeshifter up, I remember, with like a bit of neoprene because he didn't know what was under there. And it was a bit of a surprise, to be fair. I was like, well, yeah.
It was, I think that shape,
shock
that
thing.
original Strive was part of the first wave of really good, really do-it-all enduro bikes.
Yeah, I think the new one looks much slicker, but yeah.
It does a bit,
Okay, on to some brilliant hacks and bodges. No one here to sing this week unless you fancy taking on that mantle.
Hacks and bodges!
You did do it.
Oh,
Well done.
I was hoping I'd just prompt you into a response.
you
I've
won't.
heard about
I'm
your
afraid you
non-singing.
won't. Don't forget. Sorry, go on.
Me and Martin are going to go Christmas caroling.
Yes.
Genuinely, just around the streets of Bath.
I can't wait to see that. Right, well, some brilliant bodges. I'm not sure, and you might have a hack actually. Brilliant bodges. Let's start with this one from CAG in India. Look at this. So he's bodged.
Right.
You know the funny little star-shaped preload thing on your Shimano cranks?
I haven't seen any of these. I'm really excited.
I've done this before where you use a tie lever and you stick it in. You don't need to put much preload on there.
I need to take up the slack.
This guy used a 10mm Allen key and then smashed in a 4mm Allen key as well to do it.
The smash.
Yes. Tell you what I've done before. When you need an 8mm but you haven't got one, you've got a 6 and a 2. That works.
And you can take that to the nth degree.
Yeah.
I use for this a kit like a butter knife. It goes in there and some pliers.
Yeah.
You can just spin the cranks till it bites.
Is that a park tool?
I believe it is. Yes, the
Park tool butter knife.
park tool butter knife. They're branching out into cutlery.
I mean, I have got a park tool spork. In fact,
To be fair.
keep it in my car.
Next, we have this one, which is actually bloody good.
Genius.
So what this is a piece of, I think you were saying it's an ODI,
Yeah, bar end plug.
and he's basically used to reduce the travel on his forks.
The dirt jump set of forks.
Yeah, which is
I
absolutely
didn't think that would work, but it
super
works.
smart. And some people actually, I know people that have really dodgily drilled these holes before.
Ooh. Talking about getting the drills out and the tools, this has got to be one of the biggest and best bodges ever.
Oh, I haven't seen
From
it.
Dominique, who's got a, I don't know the bike, it's a CCM, I believe. Look, so he wanted to upgrade the wheels, etc.
Yeah.
So he bought some bolt-through wheels. It's an old quick release, 135 rear end.
Sweet, good start.
Basically, I think he's taken the grinders to the dropouts to make the bolt-through
My
work.
heart's racing.
He's taken, I mean, do you like internal cable routing?
It depends at what cost. Like, yes or no, yeah. But if it's like, I mean,
Taking a drilled frame, you can see where the drill sort of danced around on the frame a little bit before it went in.
the old Fred Astaire. There she goes.
I mean, I'm talking from experience here. I maybe not doing the same thing. And check this out. So he wanted to upgrade the rear shock.
Oh yeah.
Except the issue was he had a 213 eye-to-eye mounting, and that wasn't correct for the new shock. So basically, lop a bit off, drill some new holes, new eye-to-eye mounting.
But shocks come in different sizes.
It works. It works.
To be fair, I no longer feel like a bike mechanic. I feel like this is bike mechanicking.
I think that
Fair play.
probably improved the bike.
I actually think, like, jokes aside, I think I got time for this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Execution's important. He looks like he did have a vision in mind. He wasn't just trying to play catch up. He was like, I want to make my bike like this. That is pretty cool.
I once had an MRP chain device. This is going back a while, probably before your days. We had a back one and a front one, so it's sort of sandwiched. And the back one was static. It was on, mounted to your frame. And I remember Steve Pete had like mud holes drilled into it, so I can do that. So you just drill through it, and then imagine you drill through, but they were like angles so the mud would pass through.
Yeah.
So I just got the drill and went like that. And I hadn't quite punched them, equal space.
But
It
it
looked
looked
brilliant when I finished it. Didn't do anything either.
I mean, no, fair play. Whatever you're doing there, keep at it.
So, what do you reckon the biggest or best hack or indeed bodge this week?
Honestly, the engineering feat, ambition, vision, it had it all. There's only one winner in my mind. How about you?
Yep, Dominique's got to be. Right, send us details. We'll send you a GM
lovely.
shirt in the post. Some brilliant sends this week.
Some good ones.
Big drops. That big one
that
is
was
Salvac,
proper bike
actually.
riding, yeah.
What was your favourite this week, Henry?
I think that lad going upside down.
Who was that? That was
It was
Jackson doing his first ever flip. 14 years old, just started riding. My own trick before this was a one-hander.
Well,
Gotta say, I've done backflips a long time ago, and the first one is a great feeling. So well done.
nice.
Nailed it. The caption contest picture from last week was Blake looking, well, I don't know,
Uncomfortable?
uncomfortable sat next to Chris Smith.
He looks like the heat hit before the smell. You know what I mean?
Ronan Steele says, when Blake finds out that non-e-bikes will be overrun by e-bikes in 2025.
That's pretty good.
Controversial.
I mean, let's not even get involved with that. Jamo Honkala says, and this is something I can really sympathise with. Chris sings the Hacks and Bodgers song with the lower end.
Well, I see what you're getting out of there, yeah. Ethan Patton, when your roadie mates introduce you to energy gels.
Yeah, then we've got Sem Geilekerschen, I think. And he says, my mum versus my dad when sending it down the trail.
Struan Robertson, Blake when Neil doesn't sing Hacks and Bodgers.
Oh my God, totally.
I mean,
Oh, mate.
come on.
Breaks my heart. And this is from Sebastian Parrott, and he says, Blake, I'm sure you didn't make a cat vomit. You don't have it in you. Challenge accepted.
I mean, we've talked about his story in the past. Chris Smith
I only
once made a smell so bad it made a cat vomit.
I only just heard about this, and it is...
And the last comment from Semen, EMBM presents the vomit, fart 2.
I mean, a cat. I think cats have quite they're hardy animals.
Wow.
They eat their own sick, and that was the line. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm on a tangent. What do you think's the best one?
I don't know. There's some really... They're so bad they're good ones in there. The winner gets a water bottle, so there's something to be won from this. I've already thrown the bottle. There it is. Come on, we've got to think of a good one here.
I think just from my own personal experience, I know the feeling in your heart when someone doesn't sing the Hacks and Bodgers song.
Oh dear.
So, Struan Robertson, she's all yours.
This week's photo is your GMBN tech colleague, Andrew Dodd, stood next to a furry creature. Can you start us off with a good one, Henry?
And then, Doddy and Steve Jones hit up Eurobike. No, this is what the cat sicked up.
Pretty good.
Done.
You might get some
And
water
shut.
bottle.
Fingers crossed.
Leave your captions down below. Don't forget, if you like watching the Dirt Shed Show and GMBN videos, hit that subscribe button on YouTube and hit the bell so you get notifications as well when a new video comes up. Into the comments.
In the comments. So we've got some pretty good stuff this week actually. We've got one from Int L, and he says, in response to some of the XC content we've been doing, more XC and marathon advice please guys, it's very interesting, and that was a really cool video with Ollie Beckinsale.
Yeah, so Ollie has definitely been there and done that.
Big time.
Yeah, a bit of a legend in the UK and in the worldwide scene, but he's local, just down the road, and we love going and ride with Ollie and get him to give us some advice. Shot, another comment, says, Blake is eating cake and drinking coffee. Could Martin's nightmare be coming true? This goes back to last Halloween, wasn't it, when Martin dreamt that Blake was a roadie? Yeah, maybe.
Then we've got one from Misanthropic Cat, and she said, Danny is one of those rare people to be a total badass yet humble and kind. Definitely a guy you'd want to have a beer with.
So it's Danny Mac, your video.
Super cool guy.
He is super humble. I have had a beer with Danny Mac before with him, and it's definitely good fun. It's well recommended.
Nice, no, he's a cool dude.
Century Rider Paul says, I think the coolest thing, this is going back to Dirt Shed, where the question was, is mountain biking cool? Century Paul says, I think the coolest thing is the people we meet. Definitely. The group rides are the coolest thing. I set up a 4-day riding event in September with 20 other guys, all strangers with one thing in common, biking. Sounds good.
That does sound pretty good. And last but not least, from Avalon, they say, mountain biking saves lives. It brought me to a great place physically and mentally, and in my opinion, that's cool.
Well,
And I think says it all, really, doesn't it?
Exactly, that's great to read that as well.
I think I'm someone that kind of self-medicates with mountain biking in terms of like mental health and feeling good. It's like really important
definitely, for me. Yeah. I had a brilliant weekend this weekend of riding 2 days in a row. Actually just by myself. I went back to Shropshire, I didn't organise anything, and I came back from the second ride thinking that was amazing. The most I've enjoyed a ride for a long time, and it really put me in a better mood.
Yeah, totally. I'm the same. Really important for me.
Coming up on the channel this week, the Wednesday how-to. Blake teaches me how to do a tuck no-hander.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, that. And we've also got trends that suck.
Mountain bike trends that suck.
Stuff that was just, nah. No.
Been a few. And then there is how to look pro. This one is coming from Blake. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I'm sure it'll be fun.
Awesome.
Right, on to the bike vault. Let's see if there's any super nice bikes this week. Let's go.
Let's go into it. I do like the bike vault. It's sometimes a bit stressful playing kind of judge, jury and executioner on people's dreams about their bike. But it's.
I mean, last week was a classic. We had some amazing bikes. So, whoa. I mean,
this is.
It's starting off with.
Right from the top shelf.
This may be something we talked about in the Trends That Suck video.
No, come on. We have got something which is a feast for the eyes, I'd say.
It's Ferdinand's.
It's Ferdinand and his 2008 Kona Coiler. This is a really cool bike. Had a thing called the Magic Link, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can see it just under that red spring. And what were we going to say?
What were we going to say about the Magic Link or about the whole sum total?
Stay away from the Magic Link.
I mean, it's a nice picture. Where you're riding at school. You're just going on an adventure, so I like that. I like that you are doing that.
And I love it. People just, getting outside. There's nothing like doing it.
Yeah.
You know, you can talk about all this stuff and all the things you need, yada, yada, yada. But he's just actually going, I'm going to ride my bike.
A long way, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, that's a nice.
Yeah, in Le Bresse, Le Blanc, fantastic region.
The old World Cup downhill.
Yeah, awesome riding on there. Solid nice.
No, solid nice,
Solid nice. Ooh, this one's quite a bit arty-farty.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Is that in Finale? Where is that? No, it's not. It's in Derby.
Just down the road, right?
Candell Jekyll, Rachel's.
I think that, dare I say it,
I think
super nice.
Is that a 29er? Must be.
Yeah.
Alright, come on then. Let's ring the bell. First time.
Yeah.
Super nice.
Super nice, that one.
Ooh,
Next we got. Oh, the old demos were cool.
Were they?
Were they not? I just thought it was cool. Like, how many chain stays do you want? 4? Have another 2.
Yeah.
Like, that's sweet for me. Like,
where is that? Eureka Springs, Arkansas.
Look at that.
Jason.
It's very orange.
It is orange. I don't remember that being an option.
No, I think he's put some work on that. I reckon that's solid nice.
It's a nice.
A solid nice.
Ooh, Scott Genius.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Nice autumnal colours going on there.
Yeah, you've spent a bit of time on one of these.
I think they're great bikes.
Yeah, pretty cool.
The old Scots, they're super light. Pisgah National Forest, North Carolina.
It does look beautiful. I need to go riding in the US.
I mean, come on.
I reckon that's a super nice.
Super nice. Just for the colours as much as anything.
Yeah, totally. Oh, we've got an Evil here.
Evil. Did you see that gravel bike they've just put out pictures of? What do you think about that?
They kind of dropped the stays like they were hot, eh? They're just like, bleh.
Someone's left the bike in the sun too long. It's gone like that.
And that's devastating journalism right there.
Oh, what is this? This is Sven's Evil Reckoning in Germany.
I think this is pretty cool, and I like it because this week everyone seems to put a lot of effort into their landscapes.
It's a bit stark, I would say, the landscape. But what was thinking of? The bike, I would say, is super nice.
Super nice?
Yeah,
done and dusted. It's pretty, a Canyon Talk, a very nice bike.
That's a good picture.
Yeah, it is a good picture. It's got the Garmin on the top tube, which I'm always a fan of. Just nice and neat out the way.
Yeah. It's the AL 6.0 aluminium.
Oh, I was writing it down. I thought you were just like encyclopedic knowledge. Encyclopedic knowledge. Encyclopedic. There we go.
In Kill the Forest. I mean, it's nice.
Super nice.
Oh, super nice.
Super nice.
That looks familiar. Where's that?
This is Sella Nieva in the border between Italy and Slovenia.
Not familiar then, but that must be the Dolomites, I presume.
It would be that neck of the woods. Slovenia's great. Got some great riders.
Yeah.
Super
I love it. Another transition. We had a few transitions last week. Sentinel 29. Is that a Marzocchi up front?
No, it's a Lyric, but it's amazing how like easily conditioned mountain bikers are. Just different colour lowers, and we're just like,
yeah,
you know, like we clamour for
red.
it. Yeah,
You've got a red.
I think that looks fantastic.
I think it looks
I'm gonna go super nice.
Go on then. Ooh. Little and large.
Little and large. From John, his white S150, and the boys' frog bike. I mean,
Frog.
doubling up, pretty cool.
I mean, if mine's not here, but if we were talking about the rules of the bike vault, 2 bikes is sort of breaking the rules.
Oh well, let's keep to that.
Nice bikes.
Nice bike.
Oh, there you go. On topic.
Oh, on topic.
An old Canyon Strive. Say old, it's 2015, but it's the old shape in Mount Froome, North Vancouver.
And how cool is it when the Maverick wheels were just yellow, like proper, not yellow accented.
Yeah,
Bloody yellow.
It's all yellow.
Yeah. Super cool. That's a super nice for me. I thought they were great looking bikes. Takes me back.
That's it. We were out of the vault. That was the last bike. We finished in the North Shore.
Yeah, good mix there.
I reckon we have more super nices than not this week.
Yeah.
Use the uploader, links down below. Send us your bikes. We'll check them out. Also your fails and bails. Anything you want to send us, follow that link. That's it for this week's Dirt Shed show. If you would like to support us, and we love it when you do, head over to the GMBN store where you can get one of these new hoodies like I'm sporting right here.
Yeah, totally. And don't forget to enter that competition for the Canyon Strive bike giveaway. The link is in the description below, so be sure to...
Yeah, I think this one runs for a couple of weeks, but get involved. Try and win that bike.
Big prize.
If you want to see the video with Blake and Ollie Beckinsale talking about cross-country skills for long rides, over here for that one.
And if you want to hear from another legend of our sport, Mr. Danny Mack, as we talk about the track at Red Bull Hardline and the headspace you need to get into for riding big stuff, click down there.
Hit the sub button, hit the bell, give us a thumbs up. I think that's everything.
Yeah.